Okay, today I would like to talk about what is virtualization and how is virtualization work. First, virtualization is the technique that progress create the server based on virtual version, such as computer storage, networking, server, or application. So, what is making virtualization that can doing this kind of stuff? That is called hypervisor. Hypervisor is the software that run above the host, or you could call your computer that you use it. The hypervisor are doing that use pull the result of the computer and use it to and use it to the virtual machine. Machine you can run many different operation system in virtual machine such as Windows, Linux, and OS. And you could change the virtual machine to the another host whatever you want. Okay, let's talk about the type of hypervisor. There are two different types of hypervisor. First is called type 1. Type 1 is a hypervisor that installed directly on the top physical server, for example, VMware, ESXi, or Microsoft. Okay, let's move to the second one. That's called Type 2. So what is making Type 2 different with Type 1? Is Type 2 didn't run directly on the physical server. There has a host OS between hypervisor and physical server. They are a lot less frequent and have a higher latency more than Type 1. For example, for the Type 2 Oracle VirtualBox and many things. So let's talk about benefit. Okay, so you can see the first of benefit is cost saving. You could reduce by when you can run the multiple virtual machine in the in the physical structure and you don't have to use many server to run this and didn't waste electricity to spend more cost. And second objective is agility and speed. Using virtual machine is making relative easily and quicker for the developer to the use for the new environment, or you could say that virtualization that make the process a lot simpler and quickly. On the third benefit is downtime. So if the host down, you could move the visual from the one hypervisor to the another on different hosts. Buy very quickly on the hypervisor that is working, so it's very simple for to the host down and very useful for the user. So let's install virtualization. Okay, and until you download VMware Fusion 1 and Ubuntu already, you could click on click on the VMware Fusion and click to install. After you install finish, you will get and click install. So you will get the uh, this logo and click add, and then selection installation method. You could drag the Ubuntu that you downloaded to the file like this and click continue, set the password and click continue and finish, save, something like this. Okay, and now you will already to have the VMware. Okay, so after you connection, you after you install finish it, you click next until to log into the VMware to the login screen, and after you log in finishes, you will get to the this screen on the desktop. Normally, when you click on the website browser, it will automatically connection to your networking. So it will show you that YouTube. Ah, okay. So you can see that it will connection to the networking automatically. You didn't have to do anything as much. Okay, so now I will going to teach you the basic command line in the Vitulization. This, yeah. So you could going to click on the show application, try finding terminal, yep, and click on the terminal. And first command line I will teach you the PWD. PWD is showing that which uh, showing that which directory now you are on it. Okay, so now you are on in the directory node, and before directory node is directory home, something like that. If you want to know how many directory on the directory node, you can try the command line is list. It will show the all the directory on this directory node. So we could cd on to the cd is mean you are going to that directory. You could cd to the desktop, something like this. Okay, after you know the basic where is it go and something like that, and you should could check that, and now you are going to be we are to this we are at the desktop, and now we are going to teach you about the going the backward. We want to go to the back to the nodes. You could type cd and dot dot. It's going to the backward, and so I need to go to the desktop first, so we can teach you next command line. Next command line I will teach you making directory. I want to teach you that making the new directory. So you can type that mkdir is mean you is stand for making directory. You could type this and follow by name folder one. You see that it will making the new directory, and you can go to the directory is normally. Okay, and now we are going to back, and this command line it could making the many directory at the same time, something like this. I want to make the photo 2 photo 3 at the same time, so it's easily to make it. And if you want to make a directory in the directory, you could do that by making list slash dash p and followed by folder 4 slash folder 5, something like this. You see that it doesn't have folder 5 in the same desktop because we select in the folder 4. So if you cd to the folder 4 and list item of the folder 4, you can see that it's will folder 5. You will see the folder 5, and I will go folder 5. Okay, so now I will teach more about the backward. So if you going to the folder 4 and folder 5, if you want to come back on quickly, you can type this like this dot dot slash dot dot. It means you back and the backward at the same time. And now we are at the desktop, something like this. So after you learning how to making directory, I will teach you about list making the text. So this command line is same like a list, but it will have this side coming up further. You can list text.txt, something like this. It will make the text on the desktop, and you could like cat that text. It means you read that text, but it doesn't have any text inside, so it will print the directory on the desktop. And if you would want to rewrite, you can echo the text this text into that we want to go. Okay, now we have oh sorry, echo this text into text.txt. Okay, now is we have to spare for the echo, and now we have the text.txt. So you here say this text. Okay, I think that is enough for the text. So we have to teach you the last command line that is the basic thing is move. You can move the text.txt to the folder one, something like this. And you can see is if you cd to folder one, cd folder one, and list item, you will see the text.txt. And we teach you, and we teach you, we teach you if we can put the text in the folder one, we can get the text out of the folder one. So we have to back first, and we have to we have to highlight it MV followed by the folder that we want to make out, select stars space and dot. It mean that you got everything the folder one back to previous to the directory that you're on it. So I think that's all for the basic command line. Thank you for watching.